Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. Giroux.
Terrific. David, thanks. So here's Miami's starting group. Kendrick Nunn out there with Robinson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. And for the Pelicans, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Ingram in at the small forward. New Orleans moving it around. Williamson on the follow. Williamson's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Pelicans.
And Williamson doesn't let up, consistently in attack mode. Love his rabid intensity on the backboard. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And here's Nunn following the 3 from Drew Holiday. Nunn against Ball. Another shot, and it's blocked.
Ball's size and timing really an asset when it comes to him blocking shots.
And Holiday throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Pelicans lead by 5. From New Orleans. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
J.J. Redick is out there with Jackson. Then there's Hayes. And it's Melly in at power forward. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Jackson kicks to Hayes. Redick for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Here's Hero. And he jams it with authority.
Boy, the unselfishness of Iguodala is really admirable. A forward with excellent vision. Has a feel for when one of his guys is open.
Redick for 3, and the 3 ball is good. And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for the Miami Heat. 4-point game. The pass to Olynyk, uncovered. Offensive rebound, Hero, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. New Orleans on top, up 2. It's time now to go. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Kenny, a few years ago the Pelicans were a somewhat veteran group. Now they're one of the more younger rotation groups. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One of the stories here, Drew Holiday getting it done today.
But really, the numbers aren't gaudy. They don't stick out, but his energy and impact does.
Yep, and you know what? He does the dirty work for him. That grit and grind type of work. Always hustling all the time.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. We've got Kendrick Nunn. Derek Jones is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Robinson in at the 2 guard.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
For 3, Ingram. Robinson pulls it in. And it's the Heat on the break. Robinson's got the ball. And it's Jones finishing it off.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
And Butler gets it to go.
Really hard to stay with Jimmy Butler because he's so good at getting shots up and in past the defense. Just has a real knack for scoring even when challenged.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Heat lead by 1. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. So for New Orleans right now, Zion at the 4, with Okafor at the 5, Holiday at the 1, and Redick at the 2, and it's Hart in at the 3. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to a single point after the basket from J.J. Redick. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Good!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
They've got to go all out trying to force a turnover here.
Now the Heat with it. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
Timeout called, the Heat. They're up by 3. 17 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Jimmy Butler.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. 16 seconds left in the 4th. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
$16 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And the Pelicans miss again. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
You have to foul.